Hi, I'm Claudia Brown Coulter with Pivotal Peace. I'm your go-to mediator for navigating divorce while parenting children with special needs. I'm also a registered legal document assistant, LDA, based in the greater Los Angeles area. Why hiring a divorce pro saves you time, money, and headaches during divorce. There's something about divorce, you know you need it and you know it's going to cost money. Because you don't have the money, you don't file for divorce. And a lot of times it's because you don't know what to do. Okay, so first thing you need is a plan. If you're watching these videos, you can look at these videos, you get a plan. My link is down below. You can schedule a call with me. I'll tell you the steps of divorce. You need to think about, what investment am I making, and can I borrow some money from someone if I don't have the money to get support in my divorce, because it's really important that I get support in my divorce, because I can't afford to do this wrong. Because you get what you pay for, unfortunately. I help people who maybe they paid a few $100s and then the forms weren't done correctly, or they tried to do it themselves and they kept getting rejected and rejected and rejected, and they didn't know why. They didn't know what the court was asking them to do. So there is a hidden cost to DIY divorce, just like anything you DIY around your house. You're like, oh, that was great, it's done, I saved money. Oh, but did you really? Didn't that take you all day to try to install whatever you installed in your house, and then it's kind of rickety anyway? We save money on the front end but not on the back end, and we don't get a superior product with the money we saved. You are spending hours lost trying to figure out documents, the court instructions, what to do. Do I need the 142 or the 160? What gets filed? I don't have to file any of them. But how do I serve my spouse? You get rejected forms that you have to correct and refile. It's not that professionals don't get rejected forms either. It's just that that's our job, to correct them and refile them. And we get less and less and less as we know the courts better and better and better. Sometimes people miss deadlines, and that delays everything. Sometimes courts cancel a case because you have taken so long. So now you have to start from scratch. I've had those conversations with people, and they're not happy, right? But they decided to take a few years off from their divorce, and the court was like, oh, okay, well, start over. The real financial costs of cheap mistakes are inaccurate or vague agreements that lead to post-divorce conflict. You don't have the right child support number or spousal support number. There's an incorrect division of assets and debts. You've got to, like the people who the court finally dismissed their case, they have to start the paperwork again. And that means they have to pay a whole nother filing fee again. They can't just recycle their old documents. They've got to fill them out again. The emotional cost of not hiring a professional is you don't know what you're doing. It's stressful. Did I get this right? Are they going to accept it? Oh, okay. Will I be able to get off work early today to go to court so I can file this? You may be having additional tensions with your ex because nothing is clear. You don't know how to communicate with them. You don't know what to say. They're not actually doing anything, so that's causing extra stress. It could just be that you're lying awake in bed at night and you know that you're missing something big, but you don't know what you're missing. Now, when I say hire a professional, I'm not just talking about me. I work with lots of people. I work with financial professionals. I work with coaches. I have therapists that I work with. I work with realtors and mortgage professionals. We all work together. I work with attorneys because not one of us has all the answers, but together we can provide you with enough answers that you can make your best decision. So when you hire a professional, you're getting a clear step-by-step plan. You are getting someone to hold your hand and guide you through this process. You still have to do work because they're not in your brain and extracting that information and writing down everything about you. there are things you have to do. But if you're never sure of what's next, they're just an email away. It's just a check-in. And they should provide you with the steps so you know, here are all of the things that I have to do, and this is where we are at in the process. It can create a lot of peace of mind, especially if there's someone like me, and sometimes some CDFAs and realtors, they work more as neutrals. So they work with both you and your spouse. So you don't have to nag your spouse to get their disclosures done. The professional you hired is going to do that. That's amazing that you don't have to be in that role anymore. When you decide, I'm going to do this on my own, I want you to really think hard about the costs that are not necessarily related to money. And then I want you to think, okay, I've started this divorce on my own. Can I finish it on my own? Just because you started it alone and doing it all by yourself doesn't mean you have to finish it that way. Professionals can come in and support you and get you over that finish line. We are here to help you. If you need mediation help, if you need help with your legal documents in California related to a divorce, please click the link below, or you can make a comment here. I'm happy to chat with you and help you get through this process. You can do it, and you don't have to be alone.